G'day guys, Adam here from Bonito Boats. Today we're going to be doing a full walkthrough of Richard's custom survey-built Bonito 660 center console. Alrighty, let's get into it. So if you don't already know, we've got a Bonito 660 hull. These things have an absolutely legendary ride. They're so soft, super dry, and they're very fuel efficient, as also being able to carry a lot of speed offshore. So they're the perfect balance between offshore performance and economy. We've got a 53-degree dead rise up in the bow, a massive flare that shoots the water right out, and down at the transom we've got a 25-degree dead rise. We've got 2.45 meter beams, so they're nice and wide, and we've got a really nice deep internal freeboard. It's roughly 700 millimeters, so nice and deep up in there, so it feels really safe. Up in the front here on our boat, we've got a L&R boat latch, so that just makes launching and retrieving really easy. We've got an Aussie alloy 3-ton drive off trailer with a spare wheel fitted, so this is going to make launching and retrieving really easy. These boat trailers are custom built around the boat, so they're set up perfectly. They tow really well, and you can almost drive them backwards. They're that easy to drive on. Up in the front, we got our Bonito bow roller here, and we've got our electric motor mount fitted, and Richard opted to fit the Kraken. I believe this is a live scope mount as well, so really cool to see a full electronics package fitted on this boat. Coming down the sides, we've got our drain for our cast platform here. Normal Bonito pop-up cleats, grab rails fitted. We'll jump into more of that as we go through the boat walkthrough, but this boat's been set up for Richard's needs for his charter boat operations, so very in-depth fit out, which was with Richard's involvement, which was very key to making it into what it is today. Down the back, got our transom step board with a boarding ladder here fitted, Elenco trim tabs, ski points to tie the boat down on the trailer here in the back, a couple of grab rails here to make just getting on and off the boat nice and easy. We've non-skidded the motor well as well. You're also going to notice while we're down here at the transom, we've got twin 140s fitted. We've supplied and fitted these with AMC, so we've got twin 140s. These provide great fuel economy and great speed. They're very well balanced, these boats. With these motors, you're going to see a fuel economy of roughly 1 kilometre per litre or more at cruise speeds of roughly 30 knots. So really good fuel efficiency out of these engines on this boat. Down in the back you can really see the dead rise of this hull. Very, very deep. We've got our trim tabs, as you can see there. They provide great control over the boat, leveling the boat up and trimming the bow down in choppy seas. Again, more handles. This is a survey boat, so you'll notice the fuel filters are on the outside of the boat, and because this boat's going to Thursday Island, we've got an additional fuel separator as well. So we've got a total of 4 fuel separators fitted to this boat just to help filter that fuel out as well for Richard. So that was another custom request, which we've been able to accommodate. Alrighty, we're going to jump up on inside and show you the internal layout of Richard's boat. Alrighty, so we've just climbed into Richard's boat. First thing you're going to notice is the freeboard. Again, roughly 700 millimeters, so it's nice and high on my thighs here, as you can see. In the back, Richard has asked us to put some coaming cushions so he can have seats here for his customers, and it's a nice, comfortable place to sit. Another striking thing you're going to notice is the full EVA flooring done by Mitch at CCA Boards. It's come out an absolute treat. Richard helped design this with us and the team down there, and it's come out absolutely beautiful. This being a survey boat, you're going to notice a couple of things. Down in the back, we've got our manual bilge pump. We've got a nice big 4,000 gallon per hour pump down there as well for our survey requirements, an additional smaller pump. And we've got our fuel shut-off valves over on the side there on our fuel tank pickup lines as well. So nice big bilge. You can mount all your through hull transducers and everything down there. All your pickups for your deck washers, all that sort of stuff can all be mounted down there, which we've got down there. In the back corners, we've got our bait tanks. So we've got 2, port and starboard side. You'll notice as well, it'll be pretty easy to get in and off the boat here, as you can swing your legs over and get onto the steps. So if you're doing any snorkeling and diving, all that sort of stuff, it'd be very simple. In the back, we've got one of our custom molded bait boards. So this is an option we have from the factory. It's solid mounted, so not removable at all. You can see how solid that is. It does not move. In the corners here, we've got cup holders fitted. You can fit rod holders there if you'd like. It's all personal preference. In here, we've got cutting board, obviously, and a couple of places to store knives and jigs and bits and pieces throughout the day. There. Down in the back here, under the floor, we've got our rear kill tank. This is just great storage. These are lockable compartments, so you can see the size of that. It's absolutely huge, all gutted, flush with the floor, so if any water gets in here, it's going to go into these gutters and go into the bilge, not hopefully get onto your gear. Again, these lock with a pin here, and yeah, they're waterproof latches, so trying to get as much water out of those compartments as possible. On the sides, Richard's opted for custom side pockets instead of our molded ones, so these are 2.4 meters long, just so you can fit spear guns in there. And we've got pads on the side to mount any rod racks or any of that sort of stuff as well for you at a later date. All the wiring on this boat was done by Rob, so I'm going to put in his info in a second, but Richard's opted to get some lights fitted around his coamings, just to help with the nighttime vision. In the back, as well, in the seat box, we've fitted 2 hatches, like our 760, and we've also got a shelf in here as well, so plenty of storage in here, all dry storage, and we've just got some bits and pieces for delivery in here, so plenty of places to store all your safety gear or any fishing tackle. We're out on the water. Richard's opted to have single individual flip back seats, so you can see that there with armrests. So we had to customize these a little bit to make this work, but it's something we're able to do. It's come out an absolute treat. Very comfortable place to sit. These are also on slides, and the bolsters flip up, so when you're driving, you can lean against those. Alrighty, so the electronics. I haven't been involved in this, Richard has sorted this himself, but I'll put in Rob's details. He's on the Sunshine Coast. He's done an absolutely awesome job of this, all survey standard wiring. Richard's opted for twin Garmins up here. We've got, which connect to the Garmin Kraken up on the bow there. We've got a compass which has had the full compass swing checks all finished off. Richard's got twin BEP switches down here, so he's got a whole bunch of switching down there for all the stuff that he's got going on. GME radio, twin Suzuki. Gauges down there, Suzuki controls, trim tabs, stuff here. So all very simply laid out. Some cup holders fitted here as well. To the console. Richard's opted to have a relaxin T-top fitted. So this is a white powder coated T-top with the rocket launchers on the back. You can mount all your lighting, aerials, all that sort of stuff to this T-top, and it's come out an absolute treat. It looks great. Alrighty, coming up the sides. Going back to the console before we come up the sides, you'll notice, because this is a survey boat, we've got a couple of things, like we've had to enclose the battery compartment inside the console, and we've got a vent down here. There's a whole number of things we've had to do to these boats to make them survey compliant. On the side here, we've got our filling point for our 60 litre fresh water tank and our pump, so that the outlet is down in the back in the back of the boat. So under the floor here, we've got a 60 litre fresh water tank. That is the same setup as our fuel tanks. Speaking of fuel tanks, this particular boat's got a 360 litre tank where we are able to fit 500 litres under the floor in these boats as well if you'd like to opt for that. Alrighty, coming to the console, we've got more EVA padding here for Richard's S here to lean against, and we've got some custom cushions here. This is something that we've done with our upholstery team that we use, which has come out an absolute treat and matches the back corners. And you'll also notice this is a hatch, so you can still get in to your wiring, and you'll see Rob's done a great job on his wiring there. So it's all very easy to fault find for Richard if there's ever a fault or a blown fuse. Under the floor in the front, because we've got a small cast platform fitted, we've got more additional underfloor storage. So again, same flush hatching and same waterproof latches. So that's a massive compartment, as you can see again, and that drains down into the bilge if there's any water that gets into that recess there. It's a very simple system, but tons of storage under the floor here. Okay, coming up to the bow, Richard's opted for a small cast platform. So it's something we've been able to custom make and come up with, and it's come out an absolute treat. So guys at the factory, thanks for the team for doing this. It's come out awesome. Gives you that perfect compromise between having the space in front of the console and having a cast platform for storage. So got a hatch here, and that's got some of Richard's stuff in it. So got a battery in there for the Garmin, which Rob's fitted, and yeah, you still got plenty of storage in there for all your gear as well. Alrighty, coming forwards to that, you're going to notice some fishy features which make fishing on this boat really easy. You can get your feet right under these coamings and lean up against the coamings, so you can really lock yourself in when you're out on the water and feel nice and safe. Super wide gunnels up here, so you can walk up here very easily. And then up in the bow here, we've got a larger anchor well footprint here, so plenty of space again to stand up here and cast. Gives you a bit more of an elevated platform, but Richard's opted for a anchor winch to be fitted in there as well with Rob, and that's a Lone Star winch as well. So that's come up awesome. Alrighty, things come out really cool. So there's a lot that we have to do to get a boat through the survey process, but it's something we're able to do, and we've done a number of boats now in survey as well. So if you're interested in a survey boat, give us a call, something we can do. A bit about the construction: they're full composite fiberglass stringer system construction, foam filled under the floor. We've got foam under the coamings for the survey boats, so we're able to get our level flotation for that. And the hulls, decks, cast platforms, consoles, everything that we can possibly fiberglass to the boat is fiberglass. So, and then everything that is bolts, anything that is secured is used with 316 stainless steel screws. So all the best stuff that you could possibly get. Alrighty, we'll give you one last look around this absolutely gorgeous boat. It's come out an absolute treat. You can really see the detail that's gone into the EVO flooring that Mitch and the team have been able to accommodate as well. It's absolutely gorgeous.